Hello, my beloveds. This is Teza again, and we are going to have a ritual. I got a little disrupted just before sitting down, so a good thing to think about is how to change from being disrupted into feeling totally at peace. It happens to us all. It happened to me just now. It happens to everybody. Just like the gong creates a different vibration in a silent room, so too our mind sets out different vibrations depending on what we choose to focus on. So right now, let's focus on being present, being alive, being comfortable in our skin. You can see I'm in my home, and the next time we meet, I won't be here, I will be somewhere else. But wherever we are, we're in our skin. This is home, in our skin. And if we're not comfortable in our skin, we're never going to be comfortable anywhere. So it's a good exercise, a good ritual to practice choosing to be comfortable in your skin. And once you make a choice, your mind obeys. Your mind is either your worst enemy or your best friend. So let's welcome our best friend that has become comfortable and an agent of change and gives us the ability to have comfort and contentment no matter what's going on. The very worst situation could be going on. And if we can tell our mind to change from being disrupted to having a calm approach to whatever's going on, then we will experience contentment. And how do we do this? Practice, practice, practice. But just for the moment, we can achieve this right now, right here, by having a mini practice together. And the more you practice, the better you will be able to switch from being uncomfortable to being totally at ease, no matter what is disturbing you. You may have a different method, but I always choose to follow the breath. So whatever your method is, please use it. And for those of you who are new to this, just follow me and I'll give directions as you quietly go deep within your own being. And eventually you won't hear my voice anymore. You'll experience the majesty and the expansiveness of your own being. I've got some chimes down here. Noise and sound, they change the vibration of the airwaves. So too, our mind is like an instrument. Let's give it a tone of focusing on our breathing. Just like riding a beautiful flying phoenix. You saddle onto the phoenix and you say, okay, let's go. Take a deep breath in through your nose, gently, and then watch as the breath leaves through your nose. Breathing in this beautiful wave of prana, the life force. And just observe as how the prana leaves your body and merges with the entirety of all. Breathing gently. And at your own pace, with either eyes closed or not. If a thought comes into your mind, which it wants to do, that's what the mind does. The mind thinks. Just look at it. Don't talk to it. I use the analogy of the blue sky is our mind, and a thought is just like a peculiar shaped cloud that drifts by, and you just observe it. You don't talk to it. You don't engage in it. You certainly don't go and sit on it. So just keep breathing and feel how breath is life. When you stop breathing, you are not here. And even if you're in a deep coma, as long as you are breathing, you have consciousness. Breathing in and out for no other purpose except to experience truly what beingness is. We're not trying to be entertained here. We're not trying to achieve world peace. We're just being. But the more we experience being, the higher the vibration rises, not only of your own consciousness, but everyone around you and everything you do, until eventually, like a ripple in a pond, that you throw the pebble in from your calm thoughts, the whole world transforms. One person's mind stilling at a time. That's the politics of spirituality. Keep breathing and watch your breath and feel how you're riding it. I like to imagine it's a horse or a flying phoenix came into my mind as we began our ritual. Or you might like to think of it as just riding a wave or riding the wind. But the breath breathes you. You don't breathe. Yes, you can have control over the autonomic process of breathing, which is something that happens either without your being aware of it, or you can change it so that you become the one who says, I'm going to take a deep breath and hold it, or not. Breath is life. Life is being. It's really not very complicated. Whether we choose to just be or not is up to us. We have free will. If you like to have drama and excitement, that's your privilege. But if you are ready to elevate to a higher perspective, where you can still have drama and excitement, but you also get the reward of a peaceful, calm inner being that helps you in all ways of life, then this ritual of mind stilling will get you there. So, my friends, practice as often as you can. Be comfortable in your skin. Travel the world in your beautiful thought waves of beingness with no other purpose than to just be present in the moment and feel connected to all in existence and see what happens. The joy is in observing what happens. Every time you do a meditation, which is what this is, although I call it a mind-stilling ritual, every time you do either a mini or a very long meditation, you have an experience, and they're never the same, and they're different for everybody, and you can't compare your experience with anyone's. It's your experience. Breathing in and breathing out. The joy of being alive in your body, your temple, the holy, sacred temple that you keep clean and strong and sturdy and happy as best you can. And now you're shining your spirit as often as you can. Be well and come back to visit as often as you can, whether you need guidance or not, with my voice, or just knowing to follow your breath as often as you can. Every moment of every day is an opportunity to be joyful. Until next time, Om Namah Shivaya.